What up, gang? Central Coast Disc Golf is bringing you some more dynamic discs, discgolf.io, and TrueFlight sponsored disc golf action. As always, Dynamic Discs is sponsoring a Dymax giveaway, so make sure to like and comment for a chance to win. On the DD side of things, the Glassclone Open registration is open, so get on that if you can. I hear it's an amazing tourney. It's got a ton of fun events. Discgolf.io can be your solution if you need some kind of disc golf presence on the web. They host a Central Coast Disc Golf site for me. It's super easy to use. TrueFlight is my buddy Garrett Tapkin's company. He's got some sweet shirts and hats with the TrueFlight logo. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure to check it out. And Reddit Disc Golf News, I wanted to let you guys know there are bag tags you can order now. I definitely got one, so come get one and challenge me. Huge thanks to Arion for setting that all up, or however the hell you say that. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Heartman for posting all the sweet disc golf videos. Keep fighting the good fight, dude. But anyway, let's watch some disc golf.
Alright guys, Ian and Alex here from Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back here with part 2 of MPO League Card Round 3 from 2014 Worlds. Did I get that right, Alex?
That's correct.
Sweet. Let's get to watching this, dude. Alright guys, we're back here with part 2. Ricky Wysocki, Paul Ulibarri, Simon Lizotte, Nico Locastro. Pretty super cardy. But
It is.
I mean, it's the League Card of Worlds. It should be pretty super cardy, right?
Yep. Who are these guys?
Bunch of no-names. But we got, what, 3 Prodigy and Simon Lizotte with Discmania?
That's right.
And I think Ricky and Paul are currently tied at the top. Simon's called back that. Nico's having a bit of a rough putting day, but hopefully he can get it back here on the back 9. And we're starting off on hole 10, 457. Tell us about the hole, Alex.
All right. Here's where we start having water along the left side. So it's going to be harder for people without a good forehand, or like if you can't go all the way.
Yeah.
Also gives you an idea of how Nate Sexton could be so dominant here.
Yeah, it makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it?
Right.
Not to mention Nick Sexton's pretty ridiculous at pretty much everything now. And Ricky has the box there, and is that cart path or the path inbounds or out of bounds?
I think that's OB. It might be. Let's see what this guy marks it.
Yep.
No, it's OB.
That is O to the B. So Rick's going to be putting for 3, unfortunately. That's a narrow landing zone, Alex.
Right?
God, wow. So Paul rips out the backhand, hoping to fade back inbounds.
Works out great.
What a drive, Alex.
Yeah, these guys have the distance that they can go at those far trees and let it kind of fade back to the basket.
Yeah.
That is not how I can play this hole.
Yeah, but pretty much everybody else is laying up here. So Nico threw the hyzer flip, and it did not fade. And he go OB as well, Alex.
He's taking the OB as well.
I'm sure there were quite a few handed out on this hole.
Right.
Simon hanging it out, taking the Ulibarri line. And it bounced.
Yeah, plays a little safe.
Yeah, I know, right? A little
considering how far he can throw.
Yeah. Does have a birdie look, still pretty far. Up and down for 3 though, and no shame in a 3 on this hole.
Right.
So Nico to try and save a par after the OB stroke. This looks like a pretty far putt, Alex. What, 55 out? Yeah,
we've been having a lot of those.
Yeah.
Throws it up high, doesn't quite glide there.
Yeah, a little short there. Rick with his 3 putt. Well, putt 4-3, not a 3 putt. And he's going to be tapping in a 4 and a Ulibarri after an unbelievable drive, Alex. Just a little tappy. Little tap it in for birdie.
Nice staggered spin putt from him.
God, that was sick. So, Paul, Ty and Rick, I want to say. Actually...
Paul's in the lead. He just extended his lead.
He extended the lead. He's up by 2.
Yeah, back off, Rick.
Yeah. This is my world, says Paul. And up next is hole 11, 585. Pretty straight with a dogleg right finish, it looked like.
Right. Yeah, this is a huge hole. A lot of fairway, too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Trick, though, is the tee pad is pretty far to the right. So if these guys throw too much hyzer, if it turns too much, you could end up in the trees on the right, which are OB.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks pretty dangerous over there. Ooh, Paul. Ooh.
He's flirting with it.
Oh, my goodness.
Nope. What a tease.
He knows what he's doing. Simon Lizotte. And he can get there if he wants it.
Ooh.
Ow.
How about that drive?
That is Boomed. Almost hit Terry Roddy right there.
They thought they were safe.
You're never safe from Simon. And Rick throwing a forehand. Probably the preferred shot on this one if you got it. If you got, your 450-foot forehand.
Yeah, that's nice and safe.
Yeah. Stays in bounds. And Nico Locastro out west. There's that Nico Heiser flip. Getting the turn and
Fade?
get some fade. They're looking the wrong direction, Alex.
Nope. That's OB.
Yep, he's handing him the red flag. So that was Nico's third right there? Or was that Ricky's?
That's Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky plays fast.
Yeah.
He's definitely got me more than once. So this is going to be Nico's third shot after the OB stroke. Throwing a backhand Annie at it. Looks real nice.
That's a great looking approach.
Yeah.
Goes a little long, but it's okay.
Yep.
So does Paul.
Yep. And here's Simon, finished off to the left, a little short. Probably going to give this one kind of a little Simon run here.
Yeah, an eagle here would be awesome.
Yeah, super sweet. Ooh. Gave it a bid.
He's a little sad,
He is
despite
a
the
little-
smiling.
Yeah. So Paul for bird. Cards another one, Alex. And Nico for his par save after OB on the drive. Oh,
What?
oh man.
I went like under the chain and
Yeah, a little-
skipped out the other side.
Tidy bowl in the hole or something. That was weird. And Rick for his birdie. That's pretty much a drop in if your arms are that long. And Simon's taking his birdie. And this is going to be Nico for a bogue. Unfortunate there. Having a rough day out there.
Yeah. Well, what can you do?
Yep.
It's trying to get out of it, but
Yep.
the more you think about it,
Yep. True story. Up next, hole 12. 285. Looks like we're hanging out over the water here a little bit.
that's right. Yeah. I think you might have seen Chris Becker make I think it was a forehand shot that bounced and almost went in the basket here.
Wow.
Forehand's pretty safe if you're hanging out over the water and let it fade back to the basket. You got trees on the right if you go backhand.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's like a pretty tight line over there. Looks like Paul had a kind of conservative throw right there. Oh, stay in bounds though?
I think that's safe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got that
I
green
think car
flag
path is okay here.
there. Gotcha. Simon throwing a little Annie backhand, hoping to get some late fade. Ooh, bit of tree.
It's a tree, but it's in bounds.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Give him a look for a putt. Gonna be a long one, but
Ricky not going forehand here. How about that?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Throwing a little hyzer flip. It's probably one of his putters.
Why
Why?
would you ever want to throw a forehand here?
When you do that, it's almost like he knows what he's doing.
uh,
God, that guy's so good. Nico Locastro. Also throwing a little Annie with some fade, and that looked pretty nice too, Alex.
yeah, that was a great looking shot.
So
Long putt for Paul.
yeah, and if it gives it a little too much, it could go B, but probably not. Wow.
Almost drops in. A little short.
Yeah. Simon came up a little short. Has this for a birdie putt. Wow. Great run from there. And Nico for bird after killer drive.
There we go.
If you missed that one, I was gonna stop the video and just quit.
I'm sure he would have liked to as well.
Yeah. Rick with the bird. Paul tapping in the par along with Simon.
Oh, trick putt from Paul.
Would throw a forehand right there, a tomahawk?
He dropped it in from behind his back.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, sideways.
That's skilly. And looks like Paul's leads down to 1 now. And we're going to be on to hole 13. And we're looking at 350 feet. Again, are they hanging over the water, throwing it through the trees?
It's a narrow tunnel. This is a tough shot.
Wow.
You got to do 350, and it's like straight with a low ceiling.
Oh man, this hole looks mean, Alex.
Yeah, and there's OB to the left at the cart path again, so
Wow.
you don't have a lot of room to work.
I think I'd be throwing a putter off the tee here. And just played for the 3.
Yeah, just take the 3. Be
Yeah.
happy. Oh, there's also water if you go long. So
Oh, wow. So Rick never wanted to take it easy, throwing the anti-flex forehand that hit a tree before it flexed, but he stayed in bounds at least.
that's right.
Nico up next. Try and hyzer flip something right down the middle.
That looks good.
Wow. What a drive.
Yeah, that's a little short, but I mean, I think he's in putting distance.
And I'm sure pretty much everybody would take that if you gave him the option.
Right.
Paul also throwing the forehand, but also hit a tree. And Simon throwing it up the middle with a backhand, and that's not a bad tree kick, Alex.
Yeah, that's okay too.
Yeah, back in the fairway.
Oh, no problem for Paul.
Playing a little horseshoes on his upshot there. Simon with his second. Just landed in there.
Oh, hits Paul's.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? And looking at Rick's second shot. They're all pretty much underneath the bucket.
Right.
Yeah. Look at this drive from Nico. Look at him capitalize, get a stroke on the card right here.
That is a great drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's well within the circle. Gets it.
And he did it. Nice job, Nico. Atta baby.
There you go. The
Yeah.
lone bird on that hole.
Yeah. It's got to feel good, right?
Yeah.
Getting a low bird on this kind of card right here. Pretty impressive. But that is going to bring us to hole 14, 435, and looks like we're throwing over water onto a peninsula, Alex.
That's right. I've seen a lot of people lay up here. It's a par 3, and it's really easy to go in the water on either side of the basket
Wow.
at that distance.
I lost a disc just looking at this hole.
Right? I know. No, I've seen a lot go in the water here.
Jesus, this looks brutal. Well, let's see what Nico can do. Throwing a hyzer flip. Oh, he's taking an aggressive line, Alex. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's in the water.
Yeah, that just didn't come back for him.
Wow. If you got that fade at the end, it would have worked, but it just didn't want to hook up. Ricky also taking an aggressive line, hucking a huge forehand.
Put some sauce on that. I
Did he
think
go
that
long?
one went long.
Get some flag action here?
No clapping.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say that's long.
Yeah, I think he might be right there. He really put some stank on that one. And Ulibarri with his forehand. This looks kind of like the conservative smart approach, right, Alex?
Right, that's a little more gentle. Not going OB.
Yeah.
So pretty easy up and down from there.
Yeah. I don't imagine you're going to see a ton of birdies in this hole, and I think you just got to be playing for a par. Smart golf, you know?
Right.
So it looks like Simon took that similar layup safe shot, and he's in bounds. And looking at Simon's second, probably just doing a little half layup, half run from there.
Whoa.
Ooh, wow. Got it on 2-axis. Paul with a little forehand up. Pretty nice. And
Yeah, Ricky must have gone out.
Yep. Must have crushed that drive. But,
Ooh.
wow, almost carded at 3, but he's going to have a tap in 4. Nico has a shot to save his par here, Alex.
He's closer than Rick. I think we're just outside the circle here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 45 or so, if I had to guess.
Yeah, Nico could bang this, though. Oh,
Also off the front.
just short.
Which is incredible from that distance.
It really is. I'd be lucky to hit metal. So a couple of pars from Simon and Paul. And
And
Ricky.
they're happy to have him.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're getting strokes on Nico and Ricky. Simon staring off into the distance, doing some mid-round contemplation. You know?
Thinking about Germany.
Yeah. It's an awesome country. I'm a fan.
Never been. Love to go.
No. The people watch the YouTube videos. V Gates. And we're on to, what are we on? Hole 15 here, Alex?
15, yep.
What are we looking at here?
So this one is over water on the right. I've seen all kinds of different shots on this. I've seen some rollers. I've seen some forehands
Wow.
going along the left fairway.
Hmm.
I've seen people like hyzer flip it out, kind of just hope they go through those trees on the right.
Gotcha. Definitely some options then.
That's what Ulibarri is going for.
Just pulling a flat shot right at it. Looks like he hit up a little short right, it looked like.
Yeah, he kicked that tree and he's well short of it, but he'll have an okay upshot.
Ooh, nice looking drive from Simon. Wow. Woo.
How about that skip?
My goodness. Simadonna. I think it was skipping for days. Nico third roller? Yeah, he is. Right on. Oh, that looks like it would work, Alex.
Nico is a great roller.
He
Yep.
is.
To the basket.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Super sweet.
Just
Yeah.
outside the circle, I think.
Kind of expected the forehand from Ricky. Glad to see him not disappointed. Wonder if that's the one that went on the water, the previous hole.
Oh, that might have been.
Yeah. He's got that purple D1 he throws a lot. So that one got through the basket pretty well. Paul finished a little short right and has his first second. Probably just laying up for a par.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Look at Simon's second shot. Well, finished pretty much pin high off to the left.
Whoa.
Almost
Almost drops it in again.
Yeah, he did. He's always dangerously close. Ooh, Ricky was pretty close too on his birdie look. And Nico, after the best shot with that really nice backhand roller, has this for birdie. And it's within his range for sure.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Sometimes it's just not your day, man.
Yeah. Tickles the chains, falls out.
Yep. Tickle, tickle, no love. Rick tapping in the part. See Ricky? That's his pissed off maneuver right there when he picks up the mini quickly.
So expressive.
That's how you know Ricky's just heated.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy to follow.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like a goalie in hockey. Like he just kind of like keeps to himself.
Yeah, he's really quiet out there.
He's really focused.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. It's kind of interesting how some guys will chat and sometimes they'll just really focus on their game.
Right.
But Paul's got a 2-stroke lead over Rick still, and is gonna bring us to on hole 16, Alex.
Right. This
Sure.
one, everyone should be getting birdies here. It's only 235. It's over water is the trick, but
this
there's
one-
also a hill on the backside.
Oh, okay. Did Feldberg ace this one?
I believe he did. This is
Okay.
the one. Yep.
Yeah. So Paul's up first, throwing a forehand. Little forehand hyzer line. Looks pretty good, Alex.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Almost gets it.
Almost matched Feldy's shot right there. And looks like Simon's throwing his P2 Psycho.
It's a
Wow.
nice line. Fade a little bit.
Damn. Really nice shot.
Man.
Nico throwing a hyzer with probably a putter. Ooh. Got it over the water. Should be putting for bird. And here's Ricky. Also throwing a hyzer with the putter.
Throws it up high.
Oh.
He's up on the hill a bit.
Wow. A little long. That's an awkward looking putt, Alex.
Right? So now the fear is if you go long, then you're in the water. Or not. He's just safe.
Way to tease us with that framing there, Alex. Birdie putt from Simon he makes right there. Nico to match Simon. There it is. Nice birdie from Nico. Paul's just a little bit closer. And should be making this no problem.
Yeah, well played by those guys.
Absolutely. Ricky taps in that par. And Paul's lead is out to 3 now, Alex.
Yeah, he's climbing up there.
Yeah, he is. And,
What a great tournament.
Yeah, really, really amazing to watch.
Okay, so if you remember 13, which was the 350 tunnel shot,
Yeah, yeah.
this is like the same thing, except it's 480.
And the other way.
Yeah. There's kind of a hyzer route. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's dangerous because those trees have grown since that
Yeah,
was a popular route.
gotcha. There's Paul piping it right up the middle. That looks short but safe, right?
Right. which is fine.
Yes. Probably not going to see a ton of birdies here. Simon also throwing the hyzer flip up the middle, and that's a mistake, Alex. Woo.
Nice kick.
Yeah, a little kiss off that tree. And here's Nico. Oh. He was not stoked right off the bat on that one. Just came out earlier.
At least that's in bounds, though. It's easy to go right into the water or go left and kick one of the many trees and go into.
I could definitely see that happening. And Rick hangs out a little far left, gets a little vegetation on the disc, and fades out left early. But inbounds, Alex?
Yeah, that's not so bad. As long as you're on that hill on the left and not actually on the freeway, you're okay.
Gotcha. So Nico going up the middle again. This time, a nice shot.
I think that went a bit long, but yeah, that was a great shot.
Paul got pretty well down the fairway. Just has this little up. Throwing a little forehand at it. And also a little long, but not bad.
Yeah, his approaches are amazing.
They really are, aren't they? He throws a lot more forehand ups than he does forehand drives. They're all really nice, too. Ooh, Rick giving that a little birdie run. And so is Simon right here, I gotta imagine. He's putting right at Roddy.
And look out, Roddy.
The unsung hero of Disc Golf Planet, backpack guy. You know? Gotta carry that thing around all day.
It can't be light.
No, it cannot.
Good job there, Nico.
Nico
That's a great par save with that approach.
That really was. Paul makes his par. Gotta imagine Simon's probably gonna make this one. I imagined correctly. And there's Rick, tapping his par.
Par smart one. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Pretty good gallery out there. Yeah, real cool. The last day was insane, man.
That was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
That was really cool to watch. But Paul still 3-stroke lead, and that's going to bring us to the last hole of our round, that is. 18. This is a beast, Alex. 825?
Right, yeah. I think they're playing this one par 5. If you can just put it out, not quite as far as those people are standing on this first little island. And then from there, you can just do a forehand or some kind of turnover and get it up over near the basket.
Gotcha.
It's pretty rare to get to the basket inside of like 3, maybe 4 shots.
Yeah, it's a huge hole. A lot of OB. Really forces you into certain shots, it looks like. And Paul had a nice drive. Simon's up next, and he's throwing his putter, Alex.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Throwing it right at Disc Golf Planet. Right in the fairway. That was crazy, John. Hanging out with the camera crew.
Nice guys.
Yeah, they are, really. Do some good stuff for the sport. Nico, hyzer flipping a putter. And land on top of Simon's disc.
Yeah, also a great place to be.
And missed Ricky's drive, but I think he's up there.
Right.
And there's Paul's second shot, throwing a hyzer flip. And the safer play is to get no fade, and looks like he got in bounds.
Yeah, you can go OB right there if you have too much turn.
Oh, wow.
But it's in pretty deep, especially from Paul's angle.
Nico throwing a huge Sky Annie.
Where'd you go? There it is.
Ooh.
And that went out into the water.
That one did not Annie quite long enough for Nico. Unfortunate. Simon throwing one of his PD2s. Just booms it. Wow. Hopefully that gets down, stays in bounds.
They're clapping.
They're clapping. It's always a good sign. And Rick with his second shot, throwing a Annie backhand.
Nice looking Annie from Rick.
Yeah. Didn't get any fade, but that's the safe play. And should be an easy up and down for a 4 for him.
Right.
So it's going to be Nico's 4th shot after the OB stroke. Hoping to get up and down for a 5.
Nice looking approach.
Yeah, look pretty close. Rick's third shot. Setting himself up for a birdie. No problem there. And this should be an easy up and down for Simon. Oh, what a huge second shot from Simon.
Right.
Crushed it. Ooh, flirting with the eagle again.
Man.
And here's Nico tap in. Nice putt there for, what was that, 5?
5, yeah, with the OB, I think.
And everybody else says tap in birdies. And there they are, finishing out the round. Looks like Paul's still going to have, what, a 3-stroke lead going into the 4th round?
2? I don't remember how...
He was up by 1. Oh, yeah, it looks like a 2-stroke lead.
Yeah.
And I guess that's all we got for round 3, guys. We got round 4. We got the chase card, Alex. Is that correct?
Oh, man. Are we at Blue Lake already? We are.
Yeah,
Yep, third round chase card.
No, third.
Fourth
round.
chase card.
Yeah, for 4th round, you got the chase card at Milo, right? I want to say.
Yes.
And then 5th round, we got the league card at Milo. And then we have league card the rest of the way, along with 2nd and 3rd card. So.
There's so much disc golf.
So much disc golf.
Confusing my days.
It was confusing out there too, man. It's ridiculous keeping this all together. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Alex, thanks for everything, Gaiman. And we will catch you guys around.
Catch you later.